the domestic trade has maintained a steady growth, and we have continued to expand our size and optimize our structure. The domestic trade has made contribution for the economic growth and improved the livelihood of Chinese people. There are several features for the domestic trade. First, we have a 9% increase of the consumption of the consumer goods. In 2018, the total sales of retail goods is around 31 trillion RMB, up by 9%. We have continued the rapid growth rate. For the physical goods of the consumer goods, accounts for 18.4% of the retail sales of consumer goods, up by 4% year-over-year. We have continued to improve our consumption in the domestic market. The service trade account for 44% of the daily consumption. The consumption has contributed around 76% of the economic growth. This growth rate is higher compared to 2017, and the consumption has been the major drive for economic growth. Second, the added value of the consumption is about 11.7 trillion RMB. In 2018, for the major sectors of the industry, including the catering, the service, and also the manufacturing industry, we have increased the added value to 11.7 trillion RMB. This proportion is followed by manufacturing industry, accounts for 25% of the tertiary industry. For the wholesale business, the added value is around 8.4 trillion RMB, and the catering service has increased by 6.4%. Third, for the market entity has surpassed 70 million, and we have continued to maintain the strong momentum. In 2018, we have newly established 1,414 million, and also we have increased 3 million per month. And also we have a 10% increase compared to 2017. The total percentage is up by 18%. And for the wholesale business, we have 4,400 companies set up in this sector. And for the market entities in the catering service, we have increased by 9%. And we have continued to improve the employment service in China in 2018. We have reached around 200 million new employments in 2018, and it is the first time that we have increased the new employment by 200 million. And this proportion is actually accounts over 50% of the tertiary industry. And in the wholesale industry, we have increased the new employment by 8%. And for the catering service, the new employment has also increased by 8.6%. The tax income has increased by 11.9% in 2018. And in 2018, the tax income from the retail business and the service industry has reached around 2.4 trillion RMB, and this growth rate has surpassed 2.8%. These two sectors has contributed 18.2% of the total income of the tax. For the retail business, the sales is around 690 billion, up by 11%. And for the accommodation sector, the tax income has increased by 13%, and the restaurant and the catering has been increased by 15.2%. These are the information I would like to release. Now the floor is open for questions. From Phoenix, my question is related to the economic and trade consultation between China and the U.S. Any updates from this consultation, and what is the expectation from China? Thank you for your question. Now the high-level economic and trade consultation is underway. Now, I don't have any information to release. If we have more information, I would like to update you in a timely manner. Thank you. Next question, please. From Caixin. And for the topic for the discussion of the economic and trade consultation, an IPR issue is one of the key topics. So what are some progress that's been made from China? In 2018, China has made remarkable progress in the IPR protection. From the legislative perspective, China has established the comprehensive legislative framework to protect the IPR. China has made a series of policies and regulations to protect the IPR and offer a legislative framework. From the judicial perspective, in Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou, China has set up the courts in relation to the IPR issue. In Beijing, Hangzhou, and Guangzhou, we have also set up a specific court that deals with the problem of Internet and the IPR issues. This will help to provide a legal foundation to protect the IPR. And we have also stepped up our efforts to crack down some of the criminal activities in relation to the IPR. We have also organized the committee to deal with such issues. All of our efforts will effectively protect the legitimate rights of Chinese citizens and the people from overseas. China stays firm in protecting the IPR. We will take more measures, and we will make a lot of efforts in the area of legislation so that we could better protect the IPR. And we will also improve the efficiency in reviewing the IPR cases. We will also launch a punishment and compensation mechanism to deal with the IPR issue. We will take stern measures to crack down criminals in violating the IPR rules. Thank you. From CCTV. Yesterday, the Standing Committee of MPC has reviewed the draft of the new foreign investment law. So there was some of the concern for the implementation of the new foreign investment law. What is the response from MOFCOM? So from the 29th and the 30th of January, we have a meeting from the Standing Committee of MPC, and they have deliberated the draft of the new foreign investment law, and they have decided to submit the draft of the new foreign investment law to the 13th MPC for deliberation. The launch of the new foreign investment law will confirm that we will continue to launch the pre-establishment national treatment and negative list mechanism. We will continue to promote the foreign investment and protect the rights from the foreign investor. China will continue to focus on the rules and regulation to manage the foreign investment. We will continue our efforts to push forward the new round of high-quality opening up. And the new law will provide a legal foundation. MOFCOM will continue to work with the MPC and push forward an early implementation of the new foreign investment law. We will work with relevant authorities to further improve the details for the new foreign investment laws, so that we can make sure that this foreign investment law can be take effect on the earlier date. The purpose is to provide a rule-based, international, and more convenient business environment for the foreign investors. Thank you. From Beijing Satellite. As Spring Festival is coming, and some of the e-commerce has organized the Spring Festival promotion events. So what are the features for some of the campaigns and promotions that was taken by these e-commerce companies? And what are the measures taken by MOFCOM? Thank you. Start from this year, MOFCOM has made a lot of efforts to promote the e-commerce consumption. We focus on the brands and the premium brands of these e-commerce products. And we are working with the major e-commerce companies to start their promotions so that we can make sure that all the products are up to the standard. And there are some features for the consumption. First, we have upgraded the quality of the products, and more and more time-honored products will be introduced to the e-commerce platform, and the cross-border e-commerce can offer more choices for our consumers. For example, we have some sugar-free and low-fat products offering on these e-commerce platforms. For the younger generation, they will prefer to purchase products that are imported from overseas. The second feature is that we have a variety of products that are offered to our consumers. Except for some traditional products, we also have some tourism products and some skincare products, and some of the big names, they actually launch some of the new products on the e-commerce. And during the Spring Festival, all of those products will maintain at a stable price. And these e-commerce companies will also offer discounts for daily necessities, for example, the vegetables and the fruits. And the third feature is that we may expect a higher percentage of the sales for those Spring Festival products. For example, we see a continued growth for the consumption in the fruits and the food, and also some of the mobile phones. And for some of the regions, the consumption percentage is actually up by 300%. And this year, MOFCOM will continue to encourage all of these local promotions of the products. We will also encourage the local government to start their promotion according to the local conditions. The purpose is to improve the quality of the e-commerce products and also to form a better and strong domestic market. Thank you. If there's no more questions, that's the end of the press conference. In a few days, we'll be having the traditional Chinese New Year. Here, on behalf of MOFCOM, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for your strong support and assistance. Happy New Year to you all. Wish all of you a healthy and happy New Year. Thank you.